All right, we're here at the 4G Israel conference sponsored by the Israeli Mobile Association in Tel Aviv, Israel. And I have here with me two executives from Alcatel-Lucent. I'd like you to introduce yourselves and what you do for ALU.
Sure, I'm Matt Kaustinen, CTO for the Sprint customer team, and I'm from Overland Park, Kansas, in the United States.
Okay, great, thanks.
And I'm Haim Teichholtz. I'm leading Israel. I'm the Alcatel-Lucent leader of Israel. I'm managing the business of Alcatel-Lucent here in Israel. And I welcome you both joining me here.
Oh, thanks for having us here. Thanks for having us here. So the topic here at the conference is small cells. So and how to avoid the network capacity cliff. So Boomer, what is Alcatel-Lucent doing to help Sprint address these challenges?
There's multiple technologies. You can't solve that problem with just one silver bullet. One of the means that we can solve that problem is to make sure that we improve coverage in the macro network. We do that through RH technologies that improves the signal to noise ratio, and then also small cells, the deployment of small cells themselves. One of the nice things with small cells is you can deploy those as a means of improving capacity within a very segmented area. So as you have hotspots in the network, you can use macro coverage to cover off the entire area, and small cells in to target that coverage for where you have users having high demand.
Okay. And I understand the Israeli Mobile Association is a hotbed ecosystem of startups here in Israel. Haim, could you tell me a little bit about what you've dealt with the IMA from an Alcatel-Lucent perspective, and where you see this relationship going forward with Alcatel-Lucent?
Yes, absolutely. So as you could sense that Israel is actually a small place. Everyone knows everyone. This is a community, and when we're talking about technology, this is even a small community. So people are really cooperating. You can see it a lot that many small companies, startups which exist here, there are hundreds of them. The people know each other, talking to each other. There's also the bigger ones like Alcatel-Lucent, which in a way endorse them, looking into the market, see who is more interesting for what we see out there, and introduce them to the right people in the company. And we have many success stories of doing the right connections and actually exposing technology which is created in Israel to the right places in Alcatel-Lucent, the right products, which then they can leverage that and basically OEM it or even different models. IMA is a very interesting organization because it's not government. It's actually it's private, and the vision of IMA is actually to present the technology industry in Israel, the startup technology industry, to the outer world. So they are taking care of maintaining the connections with major operators all over the world, with major technology vendors like ourselves, and they're actually putting oil, let's say, between all of those different discussions and trying to match the right thing with, etc. As I'm also coming from entrepreneurship background, so I know IMA both as an entrepreneur when I had my own startup company, and IMA helped me to expose what I'm doing to the world. And now I'm on the other side of the fence. Now I'm the big vendor. I'm actually the one that they introduce companies to. And I know those guys very well, so it's very easy for someone like me and my team, of course, to filter and find those ones which are really interesting for Alcatel-Lucent. What is really nice with all of that is that Alcatel-Lucent, as a corporate, already recognize that, and key people in Alcatel-Lucent are visiting Israel on a frequent basis. They meet those companies, and all of those connections are doing very good both to Alcatel-Lucent and to the local industry.
Thanks. So Boomer, what did Sprint announce yesterday with the IMA, and why is Alcatel-Lucent and IMA involved with this relationship?
Yeah, so of course we have a large contract with Sprint. They're a very strategic partner to us as a corporation, and as part of that activity we do innovation with Sprint. That innovation includes an innovation lab out of Kansas City, and the IMA, through an extension through Sprint, asked if it would be possible to extend that capability through some type of lab facility here in Tel Aviv. What we've done then is we were extending our lab that we have in Kansas City to include assets here in Tel Aviv. That allows the application developers and the entrepreneurs to gain that experience with our equipment, and more notably Sprint's network. that helps to fast track development of those assets then into the market, and gives both Sprint and Alcatel-Lucent early visibility in what that work is. As part of that, we also have those entrepreneurs and those startups participate as part of our NG Connect program. That is a global program within Alcatel-Lucent, which allows for that type of communication between us and those respective startups, looking for opportunities to partner, looking for opportunities to help meet market demand, and to bring those products to market. Overall, it's an excellent program, and we're very pleased to be part of both the IMA as well as continuing our partnership with Sprint.
Well, thanks, Boomer and Haim, for your time today. I hope to share with some of the successes we have here a year from now, maybe at the next IMA conference in Israel.
So looking forward to it.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you very much.